Welcome to Chippewa Falls, Sister Witches. You know, the camp from the Addams Family movie. It turns out Robyn Brown is hosting Chippewa Falls on Coyote Pass this year, and everyone is super excited to get mediation, you know, from camp counselor Robyn. That camp counselor has an MBA in catfishing and prairie poop. But what's this? It turns out that she and Cody are having conflict of their own.
It would absolutely devastate me if he decided to leave, but, I know he has these thoughts. You know, you can't make anybody stick around or stay.
Unless your name is Mary. Then, by camp counselor rules, you can be forced to stick around in a loveless marriage, especially when, maybe the fourth wife needs your bank account.
I just know it's from pain. It's not because he's a selfish or a bad person. He's just in pain.
Unspoken rules of camp counseling is that no camper should ever be forced to take responsibility for his actions. Now, if it's a female camper, that's different.
I'd like to run away from my life. You know, just escape,
Yeah, that's what I've been acting like.
change my name, disappear, be somebody else.
Wow. Cody's gotten so dark. It's like he's living in despair. And I just wonder, when did this happen? What changed in his life that led him down this path of deep, dark depression? What or who entered his life and, tore it apart? I'm not sure.
I hate my life right now.
Where I have to say, dude, there is help for you. Get out of camp, leave camp. It's time to exit camp and go to a real, doctor's office, a true health professional who could just get you on some Lexapro, man. Life won't be so bad with a little something, to help you get through the day. And we all need that sometimes. And there's no shame in it, Cody. Please get some help, dude.
We've never had as many problems as we're having right now in our marriage. He's suspicious of anybody being disloyal to him. He's directing that at me.
Well, Robyn, did you have him sit down around the campfire with you, sing Kumbaya, and then do the loyalty oath with all the other campers? Isn't that part of your pledge as a certified camp counselor?
And I don't really recognize him right now, and I've never seen him like this before.
The good thing is you're still making sure that he's not getting any legitimate health care. Thank God you're sticking to your principles, Robyn. He's out there on Coyote Pass with you. You're grinding and mixing up that coyote poop, then rubbing it all over his face and telling him that's his antidepressant, the only one he needs. All those vitamins you've got in your house, you're shoving them down his throat. I'm just so grateful that it never occurred to you that it might be a good idea for him to get on an antidepressant. It is incredibly embarrassing when your husband actually wants to take an active role in fixing his mental health issues. So thank God you're there to keep him at Camp Chippewa, where Cody can spend all day swimming in the prairie poop pond, working on Dayton's RV, foraging in the woods. These are the kinds of things that are most likely to keep him under your control. So great job, Robyn.
The deepest temptations I've had in my whole life was to sit down and stop trying to be good. And that's happening to me now. And it's just devastating. I don't know, I worked so hard to do what was right.
Again, Cody, requesting a leave of absence from camp, getting a little space from Robyn, seeing a therapist and a doctor who are not controlled by Robyn, not requiring Robyn to come with you to translate for you, and actually being honest with the health professional might get you somewhere that could be a little bit better than where you are right now. When we get older, there are a lot of changes to our body. I'm not saying that you have to use medications, but I would definitely feel more comfortable if I knew for sure that you had at least gotten a checkup before heading off to camp.
Cody used to be so dynamic and so bold.
And everyone always wanted to be around him because he was just always down for having a great time. But he didn't let other people control him. He was his own person.
This is not the happy-go-lucky, everything is positive and well in the world Cody Brown that I used to know.
But it's like, what could have changed? I mean, what came around, entered his life, kicked his dog in the face, and really made him grow into this awful, grumpy, horrible, unhappy man who has no relationship with any of his kids? I don't get it.
I mean, it's just obvious. He just is always mad. He's been very, very, very angry.
I don't know how you do it.
I don't know how you do it either, Mary. Like, sitting around being like, oh, Robyn, you're amazing. I don't know how you do it. Like, stop doing this with Robyn. Stop acting like poor you, Robyn. Like, she has come in to this lifestyle. She got the mega mansion with so many rooms. She put Cody in the 12th room, the furthest away from her and her kids. She's taken all of the money, goes shopping constantly, has everything that everyone else always wanted. And she's acting like, I guess I'm just such a good communicator. That's the only reason why, like, Cody and I's relationship has survived so long and so well. I mean, it has nothing to do with the millions of dollars we've received since we first met each other and the fact that we spent all of it, like, left and right on ourselves. Like, that has nothing to do with how happy we are.
I don't know who this guy is. Maybe this is who he always was. I don't know. But I don't recognize this very mean person.
Have you talked to your camp counselor about it, Janelle? You know, maybe, like, now is the time to open up to your counselor, your camp counselor at Camp Chippewa, you know? Like, just drive your RV, like, back onto Coyote Pass, like, set it all up again. You're not gonna have any help with that. I know, it's like, you know, that's part of the fun. It's like setting the RV up for yourself. And then walk through the prairie poop. There's no, like, trails or anything. Just, you know, get a machete, cut down the bushes, and walk this big, like, extremely large mansion you'll see up on the hill. Walk up there, knock on the front door, and ask for camp counselor Robyn. You may have to wait a couple of hours and you won't be invited in, but it's possible that she'll sit on the porch with you and, like, give you some advice. Possibly get you set up with Duolingo so that eventually, someday, you could maybe speak a little bit of Cody's language.
Why does he feel that way?
I don't know why he hates his life so much, but that's really sad. I've never heard him say that. But it shows. It shows.
I have that, like, one little kid at camp that is extremely attached to that one camp counselor. Like, they follow them around everywhere. They kind of, like, hang on their leg. Maybe they sleep on the floor of the camp counselor's cabin when everybody else has their own cabin and bunk beds together. That reminds me of Mary.
Does it concern you when you hear him talk this way?
Not anymore.
Oh, hell yes, go girl. Like, get the heck out of Chippewa. Make a run for it. You're halfway there. Like, you're getting it. Yes, it doesn't concern you anymore, Mary. Unless, like, he's actually spending time with Leon and you care about that, but I'm getting the feeling he's not. So good for you.
So what he's doing is he's self-sabotaging. He's angry. Oh.
So you see him imploding?
He tries to.
Yeah.
Alert, alert, camp counselor needed. Camp counselor to the rescue. Cody's self-sabotaging. I know, Robyn, you were trained for this. Like, I remember how, like, you didn't pass CPR, but you know what to do when someone has lost all of their confidence, they're self-sabotaging, and it's the easiest point in time for you to take over and manipulate the shit out of them. Alert, alert, come on, Robyn, it's your turn.
He tries to.
But is he sabotaging your relationship?
He tries to. I have to stop him all the time. Yeah, he tries to.
When he tries to implode, I know that camp counselor Robyn just takes him down to the campfire, gives him some marshmallows on a stick, and then helps him, like, put himself to bed with a some more coma from all the sugar, you know? Like, that's the way you do it when you live at camp.
Girl. Help me understand that.
I just really like that laugh. It's my favorite part of like the whole tell-all when Robyn laughs like that. And I just think about like how happy she is. I mean, it kind of sounds like she's also dying on the inside, but on the outside, like she's wearing Victoria's Secret underwear and living in that McMansion up on the hill. So, I mean, I know, yeah, like on the outside, things are looking pretty good for her. All right, guys, like I'm going to have to stop here because there's so much more to talk about when it comes to this tell-all, but I've got to get down to my own campfire with my own fruit of my loin.
Help me understand that.
Who I love very much. All right, so great to see you guys here tonight. I hope that you'll join me again tomorrow when we head down our next rabbit hole at Camp Chippewa.